Bradley Moss, let me begin with you and your experience in this arena. What do you make of what you're reading in the Washington Post tonight?
Yeah, Lawrence, I'm still trying to get my jaw up off the floor. When they started talking about nuclear documents, we're talking about nuclear weapons, there's the issue of two possible potential concerns. One, is it our weapons or someone else's weapons? Are these intelligence intercepts of the foreign countries' nuclear weapons, which is certainly something you don't want left around unsecured? Or even worse for Donald Trump, was this about our own nuclear weapons? Because if it's our own nuclear weapons, there's an entire another law that comes into play here. It's called the Atomic Energy Act. It has its own classification regime, and Donald Trump could not declassify those records on his own.
So tell us about how that law changes the legal picture for Donald Trump if, and let's just stop and stress, if nuclear documents actually are involved in this search warrant. And we do not yet know that for a fact. This is reporting based on sources. We may know it fairly soon, but we don't know it officially yet. But if nuclear documents are involved, Bradley Moss, how does that change the legal picture for Donald Trump?
Yeah. It would remove one of his most viable defenses he would have if there is an indictment and if he were to ultimately be prosecuted. All along, what we've been talking about is their likely defense is going to be Donald Trump declassified all of this before he left. He thought he did it properly. Maybe he didn't dot every I, cross every T, but he operated on the belief that he had properly declassified it, which would be his authority and his prerogative while he was president. But if we're talking about records with respect to U.S. nuclear weapons, that's called restricted data. That falls under an entirely separate law that Congress created its own classification system for. It's not subject to the president's executive order on classified information, and Department of Energy would have had to sign off on any declassification. So it removes that defense for him.